You're watching The Watchful Citizen, and we're sponsored by the Lancaster County Democrats. Our guest today is Eric Fott. So, Eric, we have some exciting things happening with Democrats this coming year. Tell us about this whole caucus thing.
Sure, I'd be glad to. It is exciting. You know, I've been watching politics for a long time. I've never seen the excitement this early for the presidential campaign. It's unprecedented. It really is. And I think in February, our State Central Committee really saw that and wanted to tap into it. We have long had a primary in Nebraska in May, and it's long been really irrelevant in the whole national nominating process. And so our party decided that we wanted to try something different and see if we can have a role in the process by going somewhat earlier. And so we're going with February 9th. It's a Saturday, and it'll be the Saturday after what everyone's calling Tsunami Tuesday. Super Tuesday just doesn't seem to fit anymore because there's so many states. We believe that there could be at least 2 candidates left with the amount of money that's being raised. And so we could see some activity here in those days after February 5th and before February 9th. But more importantly, I think it's an opportunity for us to gather as Democrats in neighborhoods throughout this state and talk about the issues that are important to us, and talking about the candidates that we're going to bring forward to bring leadership to this state. It's really an exciting opportunity, and people are really getting excited about it in Lancaster County, especially in Douglas County, and even in very rural areas of the state. For the first time, folks will have a voice in the presidential nominating process, we believe. The great thing is that four presidential candidates have already been in Nebraska, including one who came here just to see voters and not raise money. Usually they come here just to raise money. Bill Richardson's been here to talk to voters and to just speak without an admission charge. So that's exciting.
Yeah, it is. It really is. And I think what's really incredibly different this time around is the diversity of candidates that we have on the national scene. That's just incredible. But talking about diversity, here we are in Nebraska. We have Chuck Hagel has decided to step down. What do you think about that opportunity?
It's a tremendous opportunity, not only for our party, but for all Nebraskans. You know, we believe that Nebraskans really deserve 2 U.S. senators who represent the values that each of us possess. I think Senator Hagel, in his 12 years, really probably doesn't match that record. So it is an opportunity for us. I think probably when this program airs, we'll know a little bit more about who the candidates will be in the race, but I really like our chances. I like the candidates who are being talked about, and we'll have to see how it all pans out. But you know, it is probably going to be a national level race. And we're going to see a tension in Nebraska that we've probably never seen before. So it's very exciting for us, and we're ready to go.
Well, good, good. Now, it was last weekend. We went and we saw a big article in the Lincoln Journal-Star about the lack of women in elective office. And here we are, a state that pioneered women really in politics, and we're not seeing them. What do you think about that?
Well, I think we have to start asking women to run for office more, and we just haven't done that enough, and that's the honest truth. You know, one of the unfortunate things about the business that I'm involved in, and that's politics, and you know this as an elected official and someone who's run for office, is that the political life does not really encourage family life and all kinds of families. And there isn't a lot of extra time. And so I think especially for women that are trying to balance the demands of career and family and then looking at a potential run for office, it's intimidating for a lot of women. And so we have to really look at that and say, how can we do this better? How can we do this in a way that encourages families to continue to have dinner together and spend the weekends together so that we're not always on the run all the time. There's a reason I'm single, and politics can be a very busy life. and we really need to have mentors, elected officials like former elected officials like Kim Roback and Maxine Mao and others to really step up and mentor young women. One of the great opportunities we've been provided with term limits in the legislature is that we've been able to really find some young, energetic voices, especially women, who are really setting a path for others in the future. I mean, I think about, you know, Senator Amanda McGill and Senator Danielle Nankus as two great examples here in Lincoln, but also Senator Annette Dubas. You know, she's from a district that they would have told us we could have never competed in, and she's a woman and she's a Democrat, and that's great.
It really is.